Hello everybody, it's me, Joe Somebody, and I'm back from our 5-day cruise aboard the Carnival Valor that left from Port Canaveral, Florida, went to Freeport, Nassau, and Half Moon Cay, and we had a wonderful time as always. The 8+ hour trip to Port Canaveral from our house wasn't too bad thanks to the fact I bought a new car. I think it's 35 miles per gallon. Valor. We made it. You gotta pee. Because we booked this cruise with the pack and go sale rate, we were unable to choose our own room, and Carnival assigned us room 7437 this year. So good on you, Carnival, for choosing us a good room. Now last year when we boarded the Carnival Victory, our cabin was already ready as soon as we got on the ship. This year the rooms were not ready, so we just went to go find the room and dropped a few bags there and then went right back up to the Lido deck to get some lunch. After that it was time for my ritual of walking around the decks and looking at everything and admiring the beauty that is Port Canaveral with all the ships around us and all of that goodness, and taking some pictures to post to my Facebook page while we were still in port. And the most of the footage here looks very sunny. It was actually starting to sprinkle off and on, which was kind of strange because I was like, are those raindrops? may not be raining. No idea. Don't know if you can hear me at all, but I'm standing here on the Carnival Valor in Port Canaveral where it is windy, and I like it. So far I like this ship a lot. It reminds me of the Victory, but it's actually probably a little bit nicer than the Victory was when I was on it. Of course, I'll probably dry dock the Victory and make it better as soon as I make this video, but yeah, so far I'm impressed, and this is my happy place. Love it. There's the shower. Joe Somebody. Every room comes with a complimentary Joe Somebody. This was just a standard inside cabin, nothing fancy, and we will eventually upgrade and book a balcony room, but ignorance is bliss. We don't know what we're missing out on, so why not be cheap for another year or two, huh? We honestly don't spend that much time in our cabin anyway. There's so much stuff to do on the ship and so many fun activities and all to do, and exploring and eating and all that. I mean, we're really only in there to go to sleep, and in an inside cabin you can get a fantastic nap or a good night's sleep because you don't have a window or anything for the sun to come through, so you can just pass out in there and sleep. After spending a little bit of time in our room, we went back up on deck to watch as the Carnival Sensation pulled out of port before us. And at last, it was time for us to leave and start our adventure. as we were pulling out of port, it actually started to rain. Now, it was about at this point that I realized that my luggage still had not arrived, and it was after 5, and we had 6 o'clock dining, so I was like, what am I to do? I didn't want to wear just a t-shirt, some ratty shorts, and flip-flops to the dining room. I mean, people would have a fit. It's actually against the dress code to wear flip-flops in the dining room. I don't know if you knew that. So instead of eating in the dining room, we went to the Lido buffet and enjoyed their, you know, buffet of food and pizza and ice cream and all the things that are good, and I miss being on the boat. So that's going to do it for part 1 of this 5-part series aboard the Carnival Valor sailing to the Bahamas. Make sure to check out part 2, which will be our day in Freeport, which is Grand Bahama Island. We actually had a pretty good time there. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and do all the wonderful things, and thank you very, very much for watching. I'm Joe Somebody, and I will see you in the next video.